Music now. This is the shit I listen to and work out. It's so sick, dude.
Yo, I want to go somewhere where I can scream while I lift weights.
The woods. Dude, if we blasted this in the woods and like got ripped, dude, it would be nasty.
I want to scream on every rep while I lift weights.
Oh my god. Dude, we could go do some next level shit in the woods. Like some real barbaric fitness program.
Dude, a lot of ropes in our fitness.
I just do jump rope and scream faggot. If we got ripped enough, people will be like, whoa, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. Just full unhinged screams like, two.
You can do that.
Yeah.
You could do that in Gold's Gym if you wanted to.
Can you?
Yeah, dude, if you wanted to go.
I've never been to a Gold's.
Or like if you went to like a heavy.
Everywhere else has a
weightlifter-
lunk alarm now.
I know. If you did, you should just go to hotels and go to the hotel gym.
Yeah,
And just fucking,
yeah, you can't tell another traveler how to make sounds during their workout.
go from city to city and just
Yeah.
rip one.
Everyone's-
That could be a cultural
everyone's-
thing.
yeah.
Nobody knows.
I mean, dude,
No one's got home team
if you
advantage.
yeah.
if you started like a dedicated thing where you set up a camera and filmed yourself screaming at like Planet Fitness or wherever every rep, you'd have a following in like 2 weeks. If you were going to the gym and just non-stop, if you did the loudest dude at the gym, it'd be a sensation.
I kind of want to
Yo, I'm the loudest dude. at the gym.
become like a certified Peloton instructor, and then my whole session's like an hour and a half. I'm just like, just while I pedal.
Yeah. Have you ever done that? Have you ever screamed while doing a rep of anything? Like really loud primally?
I don't know. I've definitely let out a hard grunt, but I don't know if I've
Yeah.
screamed.
So the guy that trained us in Pottstown at the center, his name was Clapper. And when we would do our maxes,
Yeah.
he would make us scream.
What?
Yeah. He said it helped.
Yeah, apparently that's what I've heard. If you do like those like karate like hi-ya noises,
Yeah.
when you go like hi-ya, it makes you apparently like 10% stronger. If whatever it is about going like it just. I mean, I see what it does.
Absolutely true.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like when you go hi-ya, like,
That's actually what real
it
magic
tightens
is.
your-
Knowing like which spell to like.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
it tightens your whole body. Gets like
Yeah.
it's like you're on dust.
This is the only real magic in the world. Is like being able to focus on energy and go from like maybe it's 10% stronger, but maybe you can get to 11%. Like that's the only
Yeah.
real instance of magic in the world. Is like
Yeah.
how intense can your like 1 like millisecond power grow?
Yeah, I'd be curious
Some
too.
people are like, yeah. Some people
Whoa.
go, rah. You
But,
know?
yeah, some people go, uh-huh. Some people go,
Yeah.
got him.
Yeah.
Got him. Got him.
That's probably pretty strong too.
Yes.
You're
You go, yes.
uh-huh.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, dude. That. What do you think it is? What do you think happens when you scream at like? What you think when you scream, you're just generating energy that's not quite physical?
Yeah, but no,
Deliver,
you're drawing energy in from nearby.
Like if you were about to deliver a karate chop on someone,
Like if
who
you got
crossed
super good at this and you were just like,
Yeah.
and like there would be flowers dying next to you on the ground.
I think so. So say you entered a business deal with somebody and they deeply double crossed you, and you went, all right, fuck this guy, I'm gonna karate chop this shit out of him. Do you think the level of like that? You saw him. Do you think like that you'd be harnessing energy
Dude,
that
there's-
wasn't quite physical?
First of all, the first guy to do this will get away with it. There's no law in the books against karate chopping a guy in half. The founding fathers couldn't imagine a guy with so much power that he karate chopped someone in half, so they forgot to make it illegal.
do you think it's a separate offense if you go to jail for assault, but it's a karate chop? Do you think
If you split a man down the middle with a karate chop,
what about just like, what if you karate chopped a bus driver? Like, what do you think the thing is? You went up and like just in his arm where he does the window thing, and you went.
you gotta go karate court. They have to examine your lineage.
Do you think
in
it's like
martial
JAG
arts.
court, like the military? You go to like Taekwondo court.
Everyone would have to put up their hands because they're registered deadly weapons. So everybody would have to like.
Oh yeah,
put
it's more of a
something on their-
council.
put something on their
We have to go
hands.
before the council. That's what you have to do in martial arts.
Yeah,
That'd be funny if you got tried for something. Like, I'm
dude,
martial artist, I
karate
can't go to this court.
is so funny.
Mm-hmm.
There
they have
should be
karate
there
court?
should be a court for just like street fights in general. only for the.
Well, they
street
do have
fight.
they do have regular court.
No, but only for the street fight.
know what they should do? You should do? If you get caught assaulting somebody, I've talked about this before, not like in this specific thing. I had a different idea, but it's like if you get caught assaulting somebody, they should just let you right back out, but you have a little thing on you that lets other people, that let like if you assaulted someone, so you're now game for like 2 weeks.
2 stars.
Yeah, so if you want to fuck,
so it's on?
So like if somebody else were to hit you, you'd have to defend yourself.
Yeah.
This
like it's on kind of, but
It's just on.
Yeah, it's on. Like it's on for like a week. It's on. Like anyone could kick your ass legally.
Wow.
And to get away with it if you had to wear it because you guys saw this, even if it was for 24 hours.
Man, that sounds like it would be a sick ass rite of passage. If just to become a man
It's on.
for 2 weeks, you just have to wear the "It's on" patch.
It's on.
We can make like an armband for dudes, like a Fogo de Chao armband.
That's what I'm saying.
Flipping the green, dude. It's on.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Dudes should be able to wear a thing to let it know if it's on. That was a whole separate thing of like a dude being like, "Fuck, dude,
It's on, dude.
It's on. It's
Whoever
fucking
wants
on
it.
today, dude. Whoever wants it.
Whoever wants
it.
If you're kind of going through it,
go.
you could see you flip your patch and look at him like,
Okay.
"Fuck you looking at, dude?
Yeah.
The fuck are you looking at?" Right away, so
It's already on, dude.
Check it
There's
out,
no
like-
talking.
No, it's just on. You just get straight into
The
it.
time for words is over.
Yeah,
I'd have. You think you're fucking better than me?
It's like, let's go.
and you would have to
on
to
site.
become a man, you have to do that for at least two straight weeks.
2 straight weeks of just green armband.
Just
True.
never, and you going about
Damn,
your
that
life.
would be sick.
And if you don't go about your normal life, you would be considered a coward in your culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dudes would get eliminated, dude. Like, there's some dudes that would get eliminated. We all had one dude
not worth
like
it.
that in our class that like that guy would have died on that day.
yeah, you're not allowed to procreate.
Someone would have whooped,
Yeah.
dude.
if you fail this test, you are not allowed to procreate.
could you imagine-
You got to get crafty though.
Oh, bro, you could catch me on the one day where like if I saw like the hardest of nerds on a green armband, I might just be like,
Fuck
Yeah.
dude.
If
you-
I'd like to make him
Cave is-
quit. I make
Yeah.
him flip the armband.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, that'd be tough, right?
that'd be a tough thing to resist. Like it's totally acceptable. Nobody's gonna break your balls at all if you just wail this dude.
Yeah,
'cause
but
he's wearing the armband.
if he allows himself to be wailable while he has these 2 weeks,
yeah,
I mean that's kind of on him. He has to be head on a swivel. He has to be better than that.
dude, true. I had a very intense moment the other day where this all reminds me because I'm like, dude, would I go around and actually, if it was okay, to sock the fuck out of it, dude? Like culturally brought up, it was just you see it happening. I was like, oh fuck, that guy just got socked. No, you would have nothing against it. To just and maybe I don't know if it was on.
You're telling us literally in this scenario, you're imagining a world where we wouldn't care if you punch somebody.
Yeah, dude.
And you're like, you guys, you got to imagine this. You don't believe it. Like, in my version, I'm punching someone and you don't care.
Yeah.
Matt, imagine this. You don't care if I punch someone in the face.
Yeah, just be like, Drew, it's like, dude, you know how, like, I'm saying, imagine if you thought it would feel there was a part of you that would feel deeply just relaxed and energized to just destroy another human being's body.
We're
Out of your
walking
own
around with
frustration.
things like that.
Dude, I
every
am
day.
one of those dudes. I was cultural, not even just in my house, raised by maniacs that fully believe you gotta hit people.
Yeah.
That is my mom and my sisters. That is their first, and if anybody ever's like, well, can we just talk about this real quick?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's on.
Yeah.
Like my mom is literally living with her armband flipped up.
It's flipped up.
Yeah, at all times.
She's green.
Yeah, so is my sister. My mom and my sister are both green.
Oh, it's so fucking funny, dude.
So real quick, so one time me and Ainsley came back from Atlanta when we were living in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
I got out of the car. I was like visiting my sister's house. My mom was going to come to my sister's house. We were going to hang out there. I get out of the car. My sister is holding my niece, who's like 2 at the time, in a full-blown argument with her neighbor. As I'm getting out of my car, she is literally saying, if I wasn't holding this baby, I'd come over there and I'd fuck you up right now. My sister saw me. As I'm start walking towards her, I reach out for like a hug. She puts the baby in my hands and then goes over on that chick's porch and fucks her up.
What?
Wow.
Dude, and just came back over like it was normal.
Damn.
Yeah, that is like, and it was just like, as a matter of fact, she came back over and she was like, hi, Scotty, hi, Ansley. Scotty is what they call me.
Sure,
back then.
yeah.
Hi, Scotty, hi, Ansley. It's been, just like right back into,
Just like, excuse me.
yeah.
It's like she belched.
Yeah.
Excuse all that.
Pardon me.
Damn, that's fucking
Yeah.
wild, dude.
Dude, so like, yeah, there's a strong part of me that has to like resist the urge to put my hands on somebody.
Yeah.
Like that seems like the most normal thing to do.
I bet you Blizz can relate to that. Blizz. Blizz, you ever been in a street fight?
I have never like a street fight. I've been like
Have you ever daggered anyone? Try somebody might do a slip, like a really sharp and skinny dagger.
yeah, dude. Assassin's Creed style. Murdered beggars. I jump from rooftop to rooftop.
That's the scary thing about Blizz is that you don't see him. You know,
Yeah.
he blends into the crowd afterwards.
So no physical altercations.
No, I've never. I've been like, I've like fought with like my cousin before, but I think that's just like growing up. Like,
Blizz doesn't have the bone structure for a street fight.
yeah, dude, it's
Yeah.
funny. I mean, I know you guys have talked a lot.
He has ambassador bones.
Ambassador bones that don't sweat. No, I'm just kidding. You guys were. You've been previously talking about popping off.
Yeah.
And I just I think I'm at the point where I'm about to start. I've kind of started popping off a little bit,
Really?
but without like I'm
doing
just
some
like
test
I'll
pops.
just yeah. Well, I'm just like
Wait, what?
I guess I'll just get my ass
He's doing
kicked.
test pops.
I guess I'll just pop off and
Yeah.
just suffer the consequences because like there's
Yeah.
no way I'm winning, but. So I gotta like reel it back in a little bit, but dude, just like
No, I
When's
would
the last time you
actually
popped off?
recommend get beat up. Get
Yeah,
the shit kicked out of
yeah.
you one time, and you'll be fine.
yeah.
When's the last time you popped off?
Oh, dude, like a week and a half ago, I was running, and there was like just a homeless dude on the street, and he like juked at me to like fuck with me.
Good test pop fodder.
Yeah, and just something. Like typically, I'm just like laugh or whatever. But this one, and then dude, right down the street, he started fucking with like these two old people, and he was like asking them for money at first, but then he started like he like picked up a sign or something, like some shit on the street, and was like swinging it at them, and I was like, I don't know. I was like about
It activated something.
Yeah,
in
it
you.
activated me where I was like, I should just go tackle this guy.
Yeah.
Was he terrorizing the elderly?
vigilante justice.
Yeah.
What happened? What'd you do?
Did you do anything?
No. Eventually, no, I didn't do anything.
Imagine being the old person. There's a homeless guy swinging a broken stop sign at you.
I'm like jogging in place,
and you're
like,
looking
nodding
over,
my
and
head.
the only able-bodied adult man is Blizz, and he's just like nervously like just making the decision to not intervene.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't do anything. A guy.
And then ran away.
Yeah.
He literally ran away. You made the decision to not help and then ran away.
It was shameful.
Yeah.
I love that's your idea. Of
Looking
a
at your
pop-off.
Fitbit, like, oh, I never got to keep
I
up.
ran away from helping someone. I really popped off.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. It is funny too. Because like just to think about tackling a dude, like I'll like walk my dogs and like it like routinely be like, what would I do right now if a guy tried to jump on me from behind? I'm constantly thinking about how I would fuck people up while I walk around. I'm like, would I pull a dude's eyes out? Would I hit them in the back of the neck? I'd go off on like 5-minute reveries on that all the time.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
that standing in line for stuff. I'm like, what if I just punch this guy's head off?
Yeah.
You ever stand in line for like a haunted house? And you're just like, you're just bored as fuck. You're like, what if I just threw the hardest hook possible and gave this guy brain damage?
Dude, I think about doing a jumping vertical down
Yeah.
elbow. Like, that's my move.
Yeah.
my
What if I
God.
just picked this guy up and turned him upside down and spiked his spine into the street?
The whole place would get lit, dude.
Yeah.
Every just fucking cracked it, dude.
Dude, I fantasize about
teed off.
unbocking people all the time.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
dude.
I mean, I don't think about that ever. I'm just imagining someone would do that.
Yeah, I kept reading about all that shadow stuff. Of like everyone has a shadow they need to get in touch with, like the worst parts of themselves. And I don't know what made me think of this, but I was walking up the stairs with my wife today, and she was like, "You go ahead. It's going to take me a while because she's pregnant." And I was like, "No, you're fine." And she was so slow, and I started being like, I want to get up there, and the shadow thing popped up. I wonder if there's a part of me on an animal level that wants to pick her up and just throw her upstairs. Like there's got to be a shadow within me that would, on some level, on an animal level, just go like, I'm sick of waiting. Ah!
Dude, on a quantum scale, there's like obviously there is a universe where just because it's physically possible it happened, you just turned around and pushed her backwards down the stairs.
I was behind her. Because I wanted to make sure. So I would have had to have like
so you would have had to grab her ankles
pivoted,
and pulled them in.
and then stepped over her like AI in the playoffs.
Or like reached up and grabbed her shoulder and yanked it backwards. I mean, you would have had to do any number of these things in
like,
alternate universes.
Throw her like how those strong men throw the stones over their heads.
Nice dude.
Grab her and toss her over.
Dude, a belly to back suplex, fucking
That's crazy.
right down the stairs.
Yeah,
suplexing a pregnant lady.
you have to talk
wild.
You have to explain to
Suplexing
your
in a fight. It's so funny.
Damn, he's got suplex. Dude.
I wonder if there's like an underground league of women who have survived a headbutt from a man, and they're just like training each other in underground kickboxing.
Dude, my
club.
wife,
they're getting ready to
Brittany.
enough. Everybody.
Oh, not a full. She survived like 9
Matt?
accidental headbutts.
From
Like,
you.
I'll be reading a book in bed and go to like. I like when I move in bed. I'm real spastic,
Whoa.
and I've turned before and it's been like whack and nailed her, and she was just like, oh, she cried. She was like, that hurt
Damn.
so bad.
Oh, you remember? I remember you talking about this before. That incidental contact with your wife, where it's just
Yes.
like, imagine if it was on purpose.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh.
It's like I've turned to I've nailed her a couple times. Like my bad, obviously, but it's
like when a giant doesn't notice, it's like stepping on a village.
for sure. But the full man head, dude. There's chicks on the internet that get like fucking socked in the chin.
I do feel like Godzilla around my wife, where it's like even when Godzilla's helping and his tail is just knocking over skyscrapers, and I'm sorry, dude. I'm just trying to do the right thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm bonking you with parts of my body that I don't even think about.
Dude, oh my god, fuck.
Dude, I mean, I even like Ansley is jacked as fuck.
Yeah.
And we'll get in a situation very similar to that where it's like, yeah, she's still a woman.
Yeah, do you think women have like, you know how 50 Cent got shot 9 times and dudes are like, damn, that's tough as hell? Do you think if women get the shit kicked out of them by a guy, girls are like, damn, she's fucking tough? Damn.
You got slapped 9 times?
Yeah, dude. Damn, she's tough. I don't think they have. There's no part of the world that's like, damn, that's like, there's nothing admirable. Like if a woman here, another woman gets her ass kicked, they're like, ew.
Women start rapping about it.
Yeah. That's
they
why
just
they
go like,
feel pity
ew.
for them.
Why did
They
that
feel
girl
pity.
get beat up? That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, they called him like a survivor and shit.
Yeah.
Boo!
Yeah,
you're
like-
you're needing help.
Yeah. They'd be rapping like, can't nobody take a punch like me.
He's like, yeah, my boyfriend buys me stuff. I'm sorry yours kicks your ass. I don't know if we could be friends for some reason. Yeah, that's tough, man. They don't get like, dude, 50 Cent, like when the dudes have bad stuff happen, at least we like root for each other and stuff.
Yeah, for real.
It's nothing. It's, yeah.
Yeah, remember that
I got to take that thing off. Fucking Bluetooth. But the
women
knees
need
are
their own
worth it.
version of Through the Wire, I think.
Like the Kanye West?
Yeah. Yeah, where it was like through some, gnarly injury. Oh, how did
Dude,
why was he wired?
Yeah, dude, it's just a
What
lifetime.
happened?
It's just a lifetime
A car
channel.
accident? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lifetime channel. Is this?
Why was he in a wire? Why was his jaw wired? What
Kanye
happened?
West? He got a car accident.
Car accident, yeah.
Might need a tune break.
Yeah. Dude, I was thinking about this the other day, how like the irony in the fact that like the moment right before you commit suicide has to be the most alive you've ever felt.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
Dude, and like, why?
Yeah.
Like, and speaking of a primal scream, could you imagine the fucking scream you let out right before like pulling the trigger on a gun to your head? Like that has to be.
Dude, that's terrifying.
You know what I mean?
Imagine your
Though?
downstairs neighbor just screaming as loud as he can into the gunshot.
But you kind of gotta.
Yeah.
You would hear that scream and almost know what it
Dude,
was before you hear the gunshot.
If I walked in on a scene where someone had killed themselves, I would probably just leave and act like I never was there.
Yeah, there's no proof that you were ever there.
I would just be like, I'm not doing this.
That's
And it's
Yeah.
just- I would just leave.
Definitely a lot of paperwork.
Yeah.
That's if I don't get wrapped up in some sort of like false accusation that
True.
I was
Yeah, you kind of
involved,
got to. Yeah, you got to
know?
call right away. I guess. Yeah.
You got to think about all these things.
Yeah, true. Because that'd be such a hassle.
Yeah,
Man.
you have to call and be like, I hope I sound surprised enough. Yeah. For them to like not suspect me.
You practice it.
Yeah.
Is that a crime? Just be like, nah, not for me. I'm not calling.
Yeah.
You have to call 911, right? If someone's hurt. No, I guess no. You couldn't get it. There's so many people who don't.
Dude, I had a guilty
Emergency.
conscious 911 call the other day. I was leaving where where Ansley works. It's kind of actually near here. And
Yeah.
It's on Henry Ave. It's fucking insane. And we had just seen a car that had a head-on collision with a telephone pole.
Damn.
And the telephone pole was like snapped. The car was like up on it. And I couldn't see whether or not a person was in it because of the angle that it was in. Yeah. But we kept going. Like, and all the cars just kept going. And I was just like, fuck. I should probably call 911 because it's hard to tell whether or not a car, like somebody was in there. And it's Henry Ave, so there's no safe place to pull, because people drive like, dude, there's something about Henry Ave where people just lose all sense of decorum about the fucking road.
Lancaster Ave, same thing.
Now, here's an easy explanation because there's probably like places like this everywhere. It's like, so you take the shittiest piece of highway in the Philadelphia area, which is 76, and then you give people an alternate route, which is Henry Ave. So it's like
right. Fair
the
point.
worst highway junior. So everyone has like a stretch of road like that, and it's just the hell.
They are driving like Henry Ave is like a 45 miles per hour, but people are definitely driving with the 76 mentality.
Oh yeah,
they're going like 80 miles per hour on Henry Ave. It's fucking insane, and it's like, so anyway, so like I couldn't stop, but I did call 911, and usually if you call 911, you can get a sense of like, oh yeah, we've been getting this call. Mm-hmm. Dude, she was just like, what, where, huh? Was the it was just
what
like,
is it, boy?
Yeah. So it was like, oh fuck, I'm clearly the
you were
first
barking
person
into the
calling
phone.
911.
Well, she like, where are you now? And you're like, oh, we're a couple miles down the road.
Well, I had to explain that to her. I was like, listen, it's Henry Ave. I had my girls in the car. There was no safe place for me to pull over and not risk the car getting hit on Henry Ave.
True.
She was just like, yeah, this fucking Henry Ave.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was, I felt guilty for not calling 911. So like morally,
True.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I couldn't. And it was like my girls were in the back seat, and it was like, oh, fuck, are they watching me be a lazy coward right now?
I don't think so. I mean, dude, that's one thing. That's like, if the car was on fire and the dude was running out, it'd be different. Which even then, the car could explode and could have killed your whole family. So I think you did the right thing.
I mean, that would have been better, because like if the car was on fire and the dude was running out, at least I know he was out of the car.
And that was a good moment to look around to your daughters. Like, I'd have helped that guy, but he's probably a drunk driver. And we don't. That's what happens when you drive drunk.
We don't condone that.
Everyone drives past you. I'm not going to call 911 for that guy.
Every time I've ever had to call 911, there has been like something that comes over me where it's like, everybody stop, I'm about to speak with a government official. Everybody chill. I have a call with the president, basically.
I was like scared of that. Like, you go to someone's house and be like, yo, call 911. It's like, dude, are you fucking serious? Like, the fucking cops will come.
That's a holy number.
Yeah, that was fucked up when someone would bring that up. Like, yo, we called 911 at his house. It's like,
no way.
Guys, what are you guys, terrorists?
No
like,
way.
what the fuck is that?
Shit. Well, let me say this. I got to say this real quick. So the other part of that crazy suicide thought that I was having. Right. So then I started thinking, oh, that's probably why the Russians invented Russian roulette. And for a split second in my mind, the way the Russians created Russian roulette is because like it sucks so bad to live in Russia, and the family could only afford one bullet, and they would spin the chamber, and whoever got the bullet got the fucking
win.
I wonder, same thing with the Fogo de Chao thing of like the red and green card. If someone is just objectively suicidal, they could hit like a little skull and crossbones
try a
logo
couple
on their
weeks
back.
of it's on.
Or
maybe your outlook will get shaken up.
This would be like, it's not even on. It's like they hit the skull and crossbones on their back, and that means like, I want to die today. Like
5
for
stars.
real want to die.
Yeah.
And then it's like you feel like a sword. You can just come like and just fucking
Could you
Broad
snipe?
daylight.
Could you snipe them?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's on.
Dude.
They're wearing the shirt and it's on. Like, dude.
It's off.
Blizz, how long do you think you could survive with your armband flipped to it's on?
I mean,
His is off and he's getting hit by cars.
yeah, dude. Honestly, 5 minutes, like maybe. I'd be toast for real. Like, I really would be. Dude.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you'd be targeted heavily? Like, do you feel like you walk past dudes in your normal life that are like, oh, it sucks that I can't.
Yeah, do you
fucking
feel like
have right now.
do you feel like a rabbit everywhere you go?
No, but dude, honestly, like for some reason the routes that I like, if I like go on a run, I pick the worst. Like the worst, like when I'm running is a lot of times where that shit will happen, where someone like sees me.
Like muscly bullies. will
Yeah,
see
it's just
you
people
on
who
the
like
street.
they just like want to fuck with somebody, I guess. And it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, perfect target. Like, look at me. So yeah, like it makes sense there. But dude, I last Sunday I ran. I was like, I'm gonna run to Popeyes. Get
High speed lifestyle.
yeah. I'm gonna run to Popeyes.
Hashtag high speed
Make it
lifestyle.
like act like I ran to Popeyes, and then when I ran home, I got chased by a pit bull. Like on the way home,
Wait, did you eat at Popeyes and run home?
dude. I ate it. No. I
A
was.
pit bull, by the way, is the bully of dogs.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I swear to God, the pit bull's name was Debo. It just made me laugh when I was like, while I was being chased by it.
Debo,
And then,
leave white boy
yeah.
alone.
It's like, Debo, what the fuck did I tell you? It's just a funny like.
Wait, there was seriously someone shouting Debo at
Yeah.
the pit bull that
Yeah.
was
What the fuck did I tell
Yes.
you? Debo,
Yeah.
what the fuck did I do? Man.
Wait, did you run there and eat at Popeyes and run back?
No,
bring the
I
food
got
home.
it to go, and then I was like, I'm gonna jog with it.
You jogged with Popeyes?
Jogged with
Yeah.
Popeye.
You might be the first person who ever did. No one's ever jogged. Actually,
Dude, in like a 70s marathon get up with like the loose like tank top jersey and matching like tiny shorts.
Also, speaking of, like how that must have
Running.
been to be working there.
I know. Man.
And then you,
well, that's
like-
the thing. Is like I think that's where it started, where someone was like, I could definitely fuck with this guy. You know what I mean?
At
Like,
Popeyes.
yeah.
Yeah, you leave a Popeyes and immediately start running
Yeah.
with the food in your hand. Dude, from the inside of a Popeyes,
You
that's
need to
gotta
work
be
on your stride.
hilarious.
You need to work on your stride because there's already dudes living the high speed lifestyle, and guess what? They are spazzes with gigantic school bags. So, it's not for
oh my
everybody.
god, dude.
Yeah, man. High speed lifestyle. Yeah,
That's
it's
the dark
like-
league of high speed lifestyle dudes.
True. That's true. Like, I'm gonna test that out for real. I have to know.
I have to imagine your attention from women plummets
What?
high speed.
High speed.
at high speed life. Yeah.
Hey. No, they're all they
It's
see
too
is you.
efficient. It's too efficient
All they
for
see
getting
is-
pussy.
All they see is you. All they see is you. They're like, holy fuck, what's that guy
No,
doing?
they don't even see you. You're a blur. Maybe they notice if you're wearing gay sneakers.
Dude, if you had a shirt, if you had to have a shirt on that said like high speed
You're
lifestyle.
not built to peacock at high speed right now. You're built to peacock at like
that
cruising.
is peacocking though.
What if
high,
it's-
high speed might be peacocking?
What if you have a
hard.
spandex like a mocap suit on?
I'm talking after there's more than one or two dudes.
Oh, there's a couple dudes high speed lifestyle.
Now, like, yeah, okay, you're the first guy in your neighborhood high speed lifestyling. You're kind of a dork. 3 dudes are doing it. Now it's like those guys are cool, right?
True, yeah.
Eventually, everyone's going to be doing high speed lifestyle. At that point, what does peacocking look like? It's going to be society's going to be fundamentally
It's
changed.
just running and jumping as fast
You're
as you
going to
can.
make an impact on a potential mate in seconds.
Yeah, you're gonna-
instead of like 30 seconds to make an imprint in someone's brain, it's going to be like a second and a half.
That's gonna be the beginning of us wearing those future suits. Those silver,
with like the
those-
big orb shoulders.
Yeah,
Eventually.
that's the beginning.
Sidewalks will take like a Tron like curve.
Of that. They have, oh my god, they have to.
That would be fun to somehow. Yeah, that'd be cool. Center City would be nasty, dude. If it's nothing but like R2
Oh,
jukes
just scurrying.
Yeah,
carrying a football, and that'd be pretty tight too. Just carrying a football and practicing fucking.
Just practicing your right stick moves everywhere you go.
Who do you think would take you down? Eventually? Someone would have to fucking tackle you. If you ran out of city all day, like someone would eventually fucking wrap.
Oh
you
yeah,
up.
well, like what if there were high speed dudes and what if they're tackling lifestyle dudes?
Oh fuck, dude.
And anytime the two met, it would be fucked up.
yeah.
What if we had offense and defense in high speed lifestyle?
Dude, if you just played, if you had just like
Man, we're gonna need so many armbands on our people.
like a public flag football league, or like you had your flags on at all times,
Dude, they just have run stoppers out there.
you come across a stop. Yeah, dude, that'd
Come
be
across
so
a
nasty.
stopper.
That'd be so nasty.
Your runners and stoppers.
Dude, I mean, how nervous are you about when you're playing like one-on-one football or like someone throws you the ball and you have to run through like a backyard and not got tackled by your older cousin, dude? I think there's no scarier fucking moment.
This is how the world started. That was in the movie Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Like it was like a penal system where people had to just like run.
No, I didn't. I'm thinking of Total Recall. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they would just have to run through like a gauntlet. And like it was in the future a little bit too. So like it was a game show.
Yeah.
And then there would be these different characters that were run stoppers. Like one guy had a flamethrower. There's another guy you had to fight in like this razor cage.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I remember this.
Yeah.
It was a Stephen King story.
Oh, Running Man?
I think it was.
Huh.
Wow.
I might be wrong, but I think it was.
Sorry, dude. I got spun out. I have a reflex. When everyone asks me if I've ever seen a movie, I reflexively lie and say yes.
Oh, did you do that?
But you
I
said
did
no.
it.
You said no.
I know, and then I covered that up with another lie. I wasn't thinking, about Total Recall. I've seen Total Recall, I think, but I went, dude, you just fucking lied. You lied twice. I don't do it reflexively. When someone asks me if I saw a movie, I have to say yes.
Yeah.
And I do it in a split second and go, I didn't see that fucking movie. Well, because before I used to always let it go. Before I always would let it go and be like, I mean, that's not an important part of the conversation anyway. And they'd be like, remember that part? I'd be like, yeah.
Dude, you're talking about a guy's favorite movie for 2 hours, and you're just like, wow, man, no one else has ever seen this movie. You're just like, yeah, dude, it's a pretty cool movie.
Well, yeah.
You have to pay enough attention that you can like reference earlier parts of the conversation.
I have to live in total truth, dude. Even if like something as dumb as that, I notice it, I go, I have to address that.
How many times in conversation have you had to be like, you know, my favorite part of the movie is actually the one you were just talking about. If we can stay on that part of the conversation.
I try to switch. I would get into the. They would, you ever see this movie? I'd be like, yeah. And I'm like, fuck, I never saw that, but I'm not gonna repedal it. So they'd be like, yeah, you know, like that one part where and I just go like, oh, that was awesome, yo, bro, and I'll try to switch the subject as fast as I can. As fast as I can, I'd be like, yeah, anyway, bro, have you seen like that thing? And I'll try to get out of the movie so fast.
Yeah, and then they're watching you do that the whole time, thinking like
did I offend?
he's seen the movie, so he knows that I'm building up to something very pertinent about the conversation we're having based on the movie. Why is he trying to get out of this?
That'd be a sick, dark secret to not know that you've ever seen a movie. Like, to be like, dude, I've never actually watched a movie.
Yeah.
Like, anytime a movie comes on, I just blank out and just look away. Like, I don't know. I've never seen one movie. Fuck. Oh, yeah, dude, I got, like, that shit bugs me out. I think about that. Like, if, like, even, like, the smallest little flibberation of the truth, I'm like, I cannot live within any sort of...
Yeah.
As much as I can.
Yeah.
Deception.
It's a red pill, blue pill,
Deception's
dude.
so nasty.
Dude, imagine if I was just like, yeah, that's kind of weird. I'll just let that whole thing go. We wouldn't have just had the moment we just had.
Yeah.
That's when you live in the shadows, dude. That's what happens if you live in the shads. What do you think, Blizz?
I agree with that. I like that attitude, that very forthcoming. It's also, it's also like I mean, at least to me, it's like endearing. I know that's not like a funny response, but it is like a nice, like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, thanks for not lying to me, I guess, about seeing fucking Running Man.
It's fucked up
Yeah.
to lie to people. It's fucked up, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's
like
so fucked up to tell a lie and be like, the fuck?
Because once you leave, it's like, now I have a secret.
Dude,
with
I
this
know.
guy.
Dude, lying is the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, dude, lying.
that is-
Yeah,
Lying's
so
crazy.
crazy.
How many lies do you think you've told in your entire life?
Oh man, thousands.
yeah, so many.
That was a part of my life where the truth did not exist.
I mean, there's like at least 3% of all of our personalities that are completely built on lies. Like at least, like maybe even 1%.
You need to like self-police that 3%.
Yeah.
Hard. Any more or less, dude, you go completely out of whack.
Dude, there was a point.
That is the absolute citadel, dude.
If you end up, first of all, if you end up exceeding 3%, everyone sees through.
Yeah.
Like it all falls apart. And if you drop below, like, I don't know, 1.5%, you get too in touch with like who you actually are as a person, and you just start to shrink. You're just like, damn, dude, I guess this is it.
Yeah.
Remember before we started, I was trying to like just put my mind in I was trying to get inside the brain of a guy who gets zero attention from women at all. Like I was spending a moment with my wife, and I was just like, wow, dude, even if I'm wrong about everything, and I'm a gigantic fucking loser, and I'm an idiot, and like, but I at least have this.
It's so funny to think if all of that were true. And you're like, you know what,
If
man?
I was the worst dude in the world, it's like at least I got this. This is a nice thing.
It'd be so funny to actually come to that conclusion and still be like, it's nice that I get pussy.
Yeah, I'm in 500th place again. You know what I mean? And but so then I was just imagining like what must it be like? Just like every night when you turn the lights off, it's just you. Every day you wake up, you're walking down the street, and women are just like repulsed by you.
Yeah.
Dude, it's terrible. It's probably saddening and infuriating.
We got it. But I think like dudes get like settled into it. I think there are dudes that accept it, like, oh, there's actually a couple of different lifestyle choices you have inside of being like being completely ignored by women. And then you get like kind of comfortable inside one of those. And it's just like, I think those are all dark paths.
Yeah.
You have to stay always trying to get pussy, basically.
Exactly.
You can't hang it up.
I don't even
never.
Yeah,
This is a
never
message of hope.
Yeah.
You never, exactly. I totally agree.
I don't even think women quite understand how amazing it is, how fortunate it is to be a guy and be able to come home to and go to bed with a cool woman.
Well, it's because
Yeah.
if you start telling them about it, at first they're like, who, me? And then after like 30 seconds, they're just like, this is kind of gay. This is kind of gay. Like by the time when you start the compliment, their heart opens up, and by the time you finish talking, they're just like, he is diminished in my eyes as a man because now I know he thinks gay stuff.
True. Yeah.
It's counterintuitive, dude.
Towards the end of it, yeah, they just like think about the last time like Paul Walker like flipped around in a car. Like, that was hot, dude.
Yeah. They have to jumpstart their pussy. They have to jumpstart their pussy with the memory of a celebrity flipping a sports car.
They're 60, they have to think about Princess Diana's limo. Imagine if you could only get hard after watching the Princess Diana video.
Yeah, they didn't have Reddit back then, so there was nowhere to like see pictures of her boobs from like a cell phone.
No,
hack.
dude, what happened was it was like once they closed down like live in-person porn shops, that was Reddit. That was Reddit back then. You would go to an in-person porn shop and like see some, like they closed those all down.
my
And Reddit was like,
God.
like magazines.
Do you think that like
It kind of is if you think about it. There's a lot of people doing
brick and
porn.
mortar porn shops were just full of dudes with just like male pattern baldness or like skin conditions, just being like, wow, that truly is epic. Wow, dude, you win today.
Or seen better.
Oh fuck, dude.
Wow, exchanging ideas and hobbies, and they would form groups.
That'd be nice, dude, to interview people who still go to like in-person porn shops and be like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Dude,
what are you doing here?
I went to one. Like,
We're doing it apparently.
yeah,
Didn't even know we were doing that.
yeah, dude, they're still around. Remember the whole shit where Trump had the press conference at Four Seasons,
Yeah.
the landscape place. There's a porn store right next to it, and it's in
Really?
person. Yeah, and and I was like, fuck it, I'll go in. I went in.
You were investigating.
Yeah,
You
it was
investigated
just-
the porn shop.
Yeah, it seemed cool. I don't know.
What
there
was
was
it?
like a very dirty man operating, but I bought dirty playing cards from him.
The dudes who operate porn shops also always look like they like crawled out of a pipe, like they came out like Marriott. It's crazy. It's so crazy, dude.
Dude, they also have a weird sway to their walk too.
Bro.
They got
Yeah.
an interesting swag.
It's so nuts, dude. To be
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm gonna buy a fucking tractor trailer full of porn and hope this all works out. It's such a wild business, dude. Also, a lot of times, what I've noticed is Indian dudes. You get a lot of Indian dudes running porn shops. From what I've maybe I've seen two, but that's got to be sick. Just thinking about them coming from another country and just being like, oh my god, look at all this porn and just selling it and making like $80,000 a year.
Yeah,
Is living a
writing
great-
back home like I'm in the Bob's and VG
I'm in the-
business finally.
Finally, dude, I found them, dude.
Dude, you're sending money back home to India by like running a porn.
You're sending
shop.
Bob's. I mean, your family's going, please send Bob's. And they're like, I got you. I got you. They're just sending Bob's back to the family. All kinds of Bob's, dude. That'd be so crazy, dude. You're like, I found the Bob's. Oh my
The
god.
promised Bob's.
That would be tight. 'Cause you know, there's a lot of like, there's a genre of comedy that's like immigrant comedy that talks about like how like hard my parents were on me.
Yeah.
Just talking about like being an Indian comic and talking about how your dad secured the Bobs, dude. Just do one of those acts as serious as possible and then just slide into the Bobs and don't blink.
Wait, what are Bobs?
Boo. So, there's these memes that go around.
Oh my
this
God,
might-
dude.
This might just be white Twitter. There's memes that go around. There's like screenshots of Indian dudes hitting on chicks on Facebook. They like aggressively message women, being like, "Oh, you are so sexy. Please send a
Beautiful
picture
girl,
of your-"
please
They try to
send
say
me Bob's
boobs.
and
Oh, yeah,
vagine.
yeah.
Send me a picture of your Bobs and vagine.
Thank you, beautiful girl. Please send Bob's and vagine. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They spell vagina vagene. Vagine Bobs and
Wow, dude.
Please send
Well, first of all-
Bobs. Oh, I love you. I have 13-inch penis. So hard. Send Bobs.
Oh,
the
you're
fuck
you're
you?
such bad girl, aren't you? Oh, you're such bad girl. Oh, you take that vagina out for daddy. Oh yes, thank you, beautiful girl. You good, man?
Oh my god, I can't stop laughing.
Dude, imagine just finding out about Bob's and Vagine now. That'd be so nice.
My uncle
to
is
get to
very
laugh
rich and I have a large penis. Please send your Bobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, imagine
Can't stop- that was such
Sydney
a funny
listening
thing
to
to discover.
5 minutes of Bob's talk and then go, "What's Bob's?"
That's crazy, dude. I don't know what it was. Like when I saw that first one and realized that was a thing that was going on, I was so overjoyed.
Yeah.
I'd be like, man, what a great thing to discover.
What a home run.
Yeah. So is that like, I mean, I've seen these memes before, but is there like a subreddit where it's called Bob's and Vagine?
No, it's more cultural than
Yeah.
than that, you know.
I mean,
So
girls always post those.
I mean, I would say it's so ubiquitous that if you look at an Indian guy, a part of your brain goes Bob's and Vagine. Every time you see a person of Indian descent, you're just thinking Bob's and Vagine.
It's so funny, dude. It's so
And,
funny.
and then, like, obviously, the non-reptile part of your brain goes, "Okay, we don't think that."
know.
You treat them like a normal person.
Sure, but you still that hearing Bob's and Vagine, you can't take it out.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
such a funny because that's like, I feel like that's something that hasn't hit the mainstream yet, but eventually there will be talks. It'll be like, and everyone after 9/11 bullied me on the train, and then everyone thought I wanted Bob's and Vagine. It hasn't caught up yet, but that's
yeah, when your
coming.
brave story involves Bob's and
Oh my
Vagine.
God.
Actually, I don't want to see your
Yes,
Bob's
and
and
people
Vagine.
were very rude to me. And growing up in school, they're talking to me, saying Bob's and Vagine.
Yeah, that's gonna be an
And- and
opening. It's
such.
an opening joke for
Yeah.
an Indian.
This is
dude.
an hour and 45-minute Netflix special opening.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hi, my name is Hari, and I do not want to see your Bob's and Vagine. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
A bunch of
Yo.
blue-haired white chicks. Just,
I know. What
Dudes
a
are
piece of
ripping
shit.
like seats out of the theater floor. Yes, dude. And I am not trying to see your Bob's and Vagine. Yeah.
Oh, they would freak out.
Oh, beach balls getting tossed around.
Racism's over. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're still having a good time.
They'll end it one day.
They're gonna fix it.
Totally, dude.
Yeah.
Completely.
I wonder if it's like, I wonder if stopping racism is eventually going to be like an abandoned mall where it's like they really tried,
yeah.
but at a certain point they realize like, all right, let's just cut it. It's not going to happen.
Wait,
dude.
for them to end the war on drugs and racism at the same time would be very funny.
Whoa,
Just slide the end of war on drugs.
that would be
and by
very
the way-
slick.
True. The big guys, we give up. If we can't, we've only made it worse. We
Yeah.
give up. I don't know. I feel like it. I think it's chilled. I think people have chilled on racism pretty hard. I think they've. I think going from like 1992 to now, I think there's been.
We might have stopped it. I think we ended
I
it.
think it's done. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
completely over.
I think
I don't
by
know.
just,
I
like,
feel comfortable
I think
saying
by
it's
talking
completely
about
over.
racism so much that it became annoying to even thinking about. Like, people just kind of cooled their jets. They're just like, all right, whatever. I just don't
Yeah.
think anything.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I
Like eventually we're like racism, huh? Yeah, it was really big back in like the 2010s.
It became fashionable, and now it's just like a dying fad.
yeah,
dude, if you watch, there's
it's like a rotary telephone.
dude, if you watch, there's a, who the fuck was it? This guy, I forget this talk show. It was like a Maury type talk show. I forget the name. Oh, Donald or
Donahue.
He had Farrakhan on, and there was like white. It was like 1994, and there was like white people in the crowd being like, "Go back to fucking Africa, dude!" just like right into the camera.
Bro, they used to be
Yeah.
set up specifically for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
Was it the fucking
yeah.
Morton Downey?
It was
show?
crazy.
Was that a guy? Where it was just like he would be walking back and forth and say, "He's like, get a load of this asshole." And people would be like, "Fuck you, dude!" This guy thinks that abortion is the coolest thing in the world. People are like, "I'll kill you, dude! Fuck you!" Yeah, TV used to rule. TV sucks
dude,
now.
You know what sucks?
Yeah.
You know what sucks? I'll be fair.
Yeah.
TV did rule, and it also like TV like unabashedly catered to like complete idiots.
Yeah,
Like if you needed to see
I think
Jerry, if you needed to see Steve break up a fight daily, like when Jerry would have, there'd be
TV
like,
was where he went.
yeah, there was like, it was like you could put it on and be like, all right, dude, I can sit here and watch absolute mayhem for an hour. But now it's like you can't film any of that stuff
I think
anymore.
Well,
it's
women
also
got in control, and then there's this aspect of like, well, we should be better than that.
Yeah,
You know, and it's like
Yeah.
that's what happens when fucking
Breaking-
women start getting
dude,
involved.
when Breaking Bad came out and people like 2 episodes in were just like, wow, I'm a genius. I like good television. Like I think Breaking Bad was what ruined it all.
You think so?
Yeah, TV went down the toilet.
Became
when-
super cinematic.
when it became very cool and smart to enjoy a television show.
Yeah.
that was when it was like, all right, dude, we're on our way out. See ya.
Yeah, that kind of stinks.
Now it's all sucks. Now I think people only. I don't even think people watch shit anymore. I think they
Dude.
just like do book reports on shit in real time.
Yeah, TVs from like 9 a.m. or like in the early 90s from like 9 a.m. to like noon. It was just like fat ladies crying on stage. It was just, that was prime time. It was just a fat lady's
The
mascara.
90s were the golden era of the woman blooper.
True.
yeah.
Just like falling off of like a soundstage, fighting in front of an
God,
audience.
Dude, remember when Jenny Jones, she used to do this thing where it was like you would go from geek to chic, so you were this nerd, and then you got sexy,
Geek
and then you
chic.
got to confront like the person.
You think
that-
of like an Arabian chic? They would get like a turban and like those Sabu pants.
I'm just laughing because Sid named the bit from that show perfect. That made me laugh.
yeah, no, because they would do it, and then they would have them confront a person they either had a crush on or a person that used to bully them.
Wow.
I mean, look how fucking hot I am now.
Yeah, and then the bully has the perfect ammo to crush them every time.
Did the bully crush him? The bully
Dude,
wasn't
because
like,
that's what they would be like, yo, remember me? Look at me now. And they'd be like, yeah, not much different. And it would just break them.
on TV.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was one of the funniest things that you could be lucky enough to see. Like, anytime they had a Geek to Chic, I always, in my heart, was like, please bring out their bully. Please bring out their bully.
Can you imagine the producer going around being like, we're going to turn this all around for you? And then just embarrassing like a 19-year-old girl.
Meet Timothy. He has a bowl cut, but we tossed him in some Bugle Boy, and now we're going to parade him around in front of these obese women for claps.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Nah, that shit was funny.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of and then it's like they were these terrible looking people that went to what they at least considered to be an attractive person.
Sure.
Right? But they were like still fragile and couldn't handle rejection and all that other weird shit. So 'cause
Yeah.
even when they would have the person they would have a crush on, and then when they were like, hey, you wanna now that you see me now, do you wanna know, and the person just be like, yeah, you're still not my type.
Yeah. Also, it's insane that you brought me to a television show to show me your new outfit. No, thank you, dude.
Oh my God. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, Jenny Jones used to do that all the time.
Dude, on the way to this, I mean, what do they do? Do they throw a bag over your head and bring you into the studio?
What? No, they probably would catch the bully and be like, we're doing a profile on like dudes that just are kind of sick, and you'd be like, it's about fucking time.
You think they tricked him? Do you think it was?
Yeah.
It was probably all stage, honestly.
Obviously, it was on stage,
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
would be funny to trick him like, yo, guess what? We're looking for powerful dudes that can fight.
Looking for powerful dudes who can.
And be like, yes, dude. I knew it. If I just fucked up enough nerds, dude, I'd get the call.
Looking for powerful dudes who know how to fight who would judge hot chicks. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
You could do
Yeah.
that. You could do that today. Hit dudes up like, yo, we want like real alpha type dudes to like be like a on the spot hot or not beauty contest. And be like, yeah, dude, let's fucking go.
Yeah. Yeah, if you ask any guy waiting for a bus, he would abandon his day to do it.
I don't need that job.
That would be fucked up.
Duty calls.
Yeah, man. I hope that bros out there, dude, who are lacking low man, it's like just. I feel like you have to just monk,
I'd say,
completely monk
you know,
out.
okay, so you ever see like a fat person get a nice haircut? It's like, don't do anything until you stop being obese, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the same thing for dudes that are getting zero attention from women. It's like, stop everything else that you're doing until you figure that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, that's well. Here's the thing: everything else you're doing is probably tied in with that too. It's like your job, your
Bro.
fucking house. So here's what I'm saying: it's like because then once you have, if you're ever in a relationship, you know, you go to someone's house who doesn't have a girlfriend, you see them in their apartment all day, and you're like, oh man, I'd like to clock in a fucking nice shift in an apartment by myself. So I'd like to tell people to enjoy it to the max while you can.
True.
You have to enjoy in being by yourself to the max. That's the way out of it.
But then you need someone in your ear telling you like, yo, you're running out of time. This is going to get fucked up soon.
Yeah.
I'm also not talking about just having your own apartment. I'm talking about you're getting zero response from women.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if that's what I would do, there are alternate paths. I would just like, I would start studying like dinosaur bones really hard, and I would just get hookers. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I would get real into archaeology and then just get hookers like once a month.
Yeah,
That's a pretty
Yeah.
chill existence, dude.
that is pretty smart.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I swear to God, like if you think about it. If you were just like, yeah, man, it's just not work. Like, it's
But
just
dude,
not
but
work.
you're speaking from a place of privilege. For most dudes,
Sure.
the reality is not regular hookerage.
No, once a month. You could get some bargains, dude. You gotta work. Yeah, you gotta have a job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
well, I think even paying for bottom of the barrel pussy after enough time puts a strain on your psyche.
Yeah, watching a regular hooker's pussy degrade over time.
Oh,
Yeah.
That must
dude.
be like exponential.
True. Yeah, the week to week on that
Yeah,
must be tough.
goodness gracious.
Dude,
Yeah.
You would notice the wear and tear week in, week
dude,
out.
she misses an appointment for the birth of her first grandchild,
Yeah, you could.
and you're just like, damn, dude, this is it.
Damn, Ma.
it's too late to kill myself.
I don't know. I feel like if
Yeah,
you could go super genuinely about it though. If you were studying, if you were deep enough into archaeology, you'd have like a nasty fucking Jurassic Park hat. You could be like, hello, like I love the ladies.
Yeah.
I love these ladies, and you could just have fun with your lady friends. You'd have a lot of fun, dude,
Yeah.
with your lady friends. Just have a good. You're just a guy who likes to have a good time, dude. No one can ever tie you down.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. I would just completely flip the script. But oh, me, I'm a bit of a party animal. Who me? I'm just a little fast and loose for them. Yeah, I mean, dude, this is like people's deepest source of pain. It's the deepest source of pain when they're like, I'm alone. I'm scared.
Oh my god, yeah.
Dude, that's why, I mean, yeah.
It's terrifying. It's terrible.
You can also just choose the path of being a dude that's just about it, right? Like you were saying, like you go to a bus stop and you just yell out a window like, "Hey, I'm looking for I'm looking for a dude to judge hot chicks."
Yeah.
One dude
Do
stands
you like
up.
tits enough to get into a van?
Do you know what I mean?
They'll be moving each other out of the way to get into a panel van.
or one guy stands up and you're like, "That's the dude who's about it."
Yeah,
right.
true.
And it was so I was thinking about how we don't really live in a society where men are about it anymore, and how in the old West, like somebody used to pull up on a horse and be like, "Yo, I'm forming a posse." And people wouldn't even ask questions. They'd be like, "I'm in.
It's on.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Yeah.
Let's go."
True.
That is that we need to bring that world back, where
No,
men
no.
trust men enough to just jump on board a posse.
I don't know if I'm enough of a follower. If a guy came and he was like, "You need to ride with me. It's important," I'd be like, "I don't know you, dude. Sorry."
True. You'd have to, well, at that point, you guys have to shoot each other. At that, yeah. You're like, no, thank you, sir. It's like,
Sorry.
what the fuck is this guy's problem?
Yeah.
Then unfortunately we must duel.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's
But there are people out there that can make themselves available. They can just hang out in, like, you know, like when you can go to like Home Depot and get a bunch of Mexican dudes to fucking fix your deck.
Yeah.
There should be like a spot of Home Depot
God.
where just bowed dudes hang out so you can just form posses.
true.
I think it's just mall food courts. If you go to a mall food court, you can form a pretty tight posse.
Yeah.
That'd be nasty, dude.
About it, dudes.
You should preposition people. Say, yo, we need to form a posse. Dude.
Just back the Tacoma up to the fucking handicap spot at the mall. You can just whistle toward the food court. They'll all see you and just file out.
Damn, it's when your team leaves, the fucking sample tray at Panda Express just goes bare. Oh, man.
A lot of wife beaters.
Yeah, that's such a sick existence of dude. I'm just a nonstop wife beater, like spiked up hair, just always on 10.
Socks and sandals.
Oh, it's so tight, dude.
Dude, wife beater, socks, and sandals combo is like, it's got to be like heroin and clothes. Dude, that's got to be a clothes combo. Like you're like, I'm gonna put this on once just to see what it's like, and then you're at the post office and you're just like, this is it. Forever.
Yeah. But then
Just trying to feel normal.
yeah, the wife beater with the fucking jeans.
That's tough, dude.
Yeah, but no, dude, there's definitely some pretty boys that merge their way.
That's what I was saying. That's That's when I say tough, I mean that's like getting up to like next level hot shit.
Yeah.
If you're like a nice wife beater tucked into some well-fitting dungarees,
dude.
Oh, bro, that would fuck your wife up.
I'm picturing like
downstairs.
you look like a Russian boxer.
Yeah. that is a visual sign to everyone that I am committed solely to getting pussy
Oh yeah, dude.
and nothing else.
Yeah, but I also work hard.
Yeah.
That's like true. You know what I mean?
You ever think about wearing like a fishnet top?
Dude, I'm here to earn pussy.
It's like, dude, this is clothes. I bought it. I'm allowed to wear
Dude,
it.
we should invent male lingerie. Dude, male lingerie would be so hot, dude.
Yeah, just like something to accentuate your like balls.
dude, like a lace like string thing with the balls cut out and they're just hanging through the fabric. Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's so funny because like whenever like women have like a trap door in like their lingerie, it's like, oh, it's so hot, I can get right to your pussy. Yeah. There's no part of fucking like a dude's anatomy you'd want a trap door. Like, I'd rather really not access any of it. But
yeah, here's a little garage door for my ass on my track pants. How hot is this, babe?
Dude, with a remote.
Dub just pulled up some male lingerie.
Ew.
Oh no!
What the hell, dude? I don't wanna see that crap.
Dude, we're late to the game.
Whoa.
I mean, well, we just got regular with the podcast.
I mean-
the ideas are gonna flow.
Dude, if you hit your wife with male lingerie, you fucking freak, dude. If you try to be sexy for your wife with male lingerie, that would be the craziest thing.
There's nothing more alarming than trying to be sexy coming from your husband. Your husband attempting to be like sexual in behavior should be like the biggest red flag.
Yeah, I think like my wife would think I had CTE or some shit. Sort of active sex.
You don't know until you try it, though, dude. You guys never get put male lingerie on and lasted.
Dude, I'm just thinking of like lace underwear coming out of your jeans. You like reach to get something, and it's like, what the fuck are you wearing under there?
Oh, you'll
What if
see.
what if they were just full lace boxer briefs? There's nothing saying you can't do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like real boy shorts.
Like real, like a man.
Man shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be, dude, that'd be hot.
Yeah.
It'd be so hot, dude. So imagine if you had the power to turn your wife on like that. Just be like,
Wow.
I'm waiting for you. It would be like a visible, like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
I fully wiped my ass. It's 100% done. I fully wiped my ass for you.
Oh wow.
I noticed my jeans stunk and I put them in the wash for you. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine if you just tried to style your hair nice for your wife suddenly out of nowhere?
my wife would actually like it. Honestly, if I started like
If you hot boyed out on your
if I
wife?
started slicking my hair, she would cheer it on so hard. I might take her to the limit. I might take
How would
her
you
to
do
her
it?
limits.
All you know is that you need gel in your hair.
Yeah, if
What
I
are you-
do-
now, what are you doing with your hair?
Slick back.
All the way back.
Slick back.
Whoa.
If I went a full slick back, dude, she would lose her mind.
I think
I
it would
would
be
turn
tough
her
for
on.
anyone to deal with.
Yeah, I would turn her on so much if I slicked my hair back. And every time anyone touched my hair,
if,
I'd
you
be
had
like,
a,
whoa.
if you had like a
Whoa.
yo, if you
Take
had
a comb out, slip it back.
if you wore like a rich turtleneck with your hair slicked
my
back,
God.
Bro,
damn.
you talked last week or a week or so ago about you denying yourself your kingliness.
Yeah.
I have a heavy slick back in me that I've had to fight. Anytime when I was little, I'd like part my hair in a comb. In the morning, I would just slick it all the way back and just be like, nah, I can't. And
Yeah.
just fucking
Yeah,
part
it's
down
not
the middle
me.
like a dork.
You're a Matt called Slickback.
Bro, I might bring it back. Or I might not even bring it back. I might start living the slick back lifestyle.
Wow.
Yeah, it'd be funny. It's like I think I saw you out the other day. You drove by me. You like your hair was slick back. It's like, no, it wasn't me. I saw someone else.
Not me.
Oh man. I've been thinking about cornrows for a little bit.
Dude, have you ever had them?
No.
I've had them once.
How was it?
Very nice.
I might get cornrows.
Getting them done is very enjoyable. And it just feels so sick, dude.
Yeah.
All your hair is just like condensed.
Do
in
you have
like-
any pictures of you with cornrows?
It was my old Instagram. I think my new Instagram had one. Yeah, Brittany
remember this.
did cornrows, and I took a picture like this, and I had like hustle, respect,
The classic.
or it was like
No,
the
it was-
grind.
It was patiently waiting for the sweet potatoes to boil.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
I thought about this week. That's so funny.
That was
That's
the
why.
caption.
That's why it's.
Where did that go?
I don't know.
Oh, it was
but-
on my old Instagram that I deleted. That was such a sick shot.
Yeah, I could probably put a little bit of hang time on some cornrows right now.
Bro, I'm telling you, be nasty. Yeah, but dude, Brittany put cornrows in for me. It's like it's the most powerful shit ever. Feels good.
Wow.
And my wife will leave me.
Do you think so? Dude, if you wore cornrows just for a day,
She says
look
it wouldn't be
fucking
funny
good, dude.
and it wouldn't look good and it would be bad. And
What?
I'll leave.
It would be hilarious.
She
first.
says I'll leave, and I go. I know you're saying that, but I also feel like you can't anticipate the impact it'll have when you see it for the first time.
Yeah.
yeah, you look like a Backstreet Boy, dude.
Thank you.
Dude, Ainsley has never seen me with in 22 years of being with each other. She has never seen me with a haircut where I wasn't like, this is hilarious, right? Like, come on,
Really?
right? Is this right? This is funny, right?
You should start getting intricate braiding.
I did a little braiding for a little while.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like it's a no go for me.
Really?
Too much tugging on my scalp. I don't.
Do you ever
believe
think
it.
about being
tender-headed?
like-
Are you tender-headed?
I'm very tender headed.
You ever think about being
Yeah.
like an elder braids black guy with like small sunglasses and shit?
Yes.
Just like oversized t-shirts and just like everyone's my brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would
Maybe
rule.
run like an incense store. You ever think about doing that? You ever think about like playing bass?
Nah, that's not my. That's
That'd be
not
a pretty
my
cool future.
That's not my path.
That'd be a pretty cool future, dude. If you just had
Yeah.
real long braids.
No, I think you were on the flat. You brought the flat top back. I might
I
say.
feel pretty good about it.
I think you brought back the flat top.
Yeah, it was.
Sid's flat top energy.
Yeah,
Always.
it was actually when I remember when it first came out, it was like, oh yeah, it's crazy that it wasn't this the whole time.
I think Sid is ascending more towards what you're describing, though. Whether Sid, I think that might be he has his kingliness. I have my slick backness. You might
Flat
have to
top.
lose like 70 pounds and have like a really big T-shirt.
Nah, but I
rings.
had my real good friend Tanner in Atlanta. It's like when I was living in Atlanta, he was my we did everything together, and we've just been friends ever since.
Yeah.
But he's always, since we've known each other, he's like, it doesn't make sense that you don't have a box. Like from the moment we met, and that was when I was a kid.
What were you rocking before that?
just whatever was fucking funny to me at the time.
True.
Like it always involved like some little wild type of afro of some kind. You know, just like whatever was funny.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, if you know anything about being funny, it's pretty tough not to grow an afro.
Yeah.
It's like it is funny. It's like check this out.
Yeah, right. It's like come on.
It sounds shitty, but it's true. It is one of the funnier haircuts.
Yeah.
Bowl cut, afro. Bowl cuts is your funniest you can get as a white guy. Bowl cut, hilarious. Afros are pretty funny. In terms of hairstyle, like the bigger the better. It does like bring people joy when someone has a humongous afro. Everyone's like, "Oh, nice."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a party pleaser.
Yeah, it turns the energy into like a soda commercial.
Everybody starts like feeling a little peppy.
Everyone,
like, oh, okay.
All right. Everyone starts bopping.
And afro just walked in here.
Yeah, kind of. It's a booster.
All right. I didn't know it was gonna be that type of party.
A bowl cut, you go, "Oh, look at that guy."
Yeah.
Yeah. Bowl cut's like, damn, I remember being 12.
I feel like Asians, long bangs. That's probably the funniest. Like long, stylish, chic bangs. Pretty tight.
For Asians?
Yeah. The honorable cut is like the 4-inch buzz. That's like an all around 4-inch buzz cut. That's such a funny haircut.
Dude, I thought
I think I might get one this summer, to be honest.
Where every single hair is pointing in a different direction.
I'm getting an Asian buzz this summer. Like, give me an 8 on the top all the way around. Asian buzz is the funniest haircut. I don't know. Asian buzz might be funnier. Oh my god. I think that's it. What other hairstyles are there?
dude, when I thought having dreads was funny for a little while. When they were short, it was kind of funny. But then like after a while they start to like kind of like blend into this area of like sexy haircut.
True.
It was just like, all right, this is getting gay.
Yeah.
You know.
You weren't fully committed to the getting pussy lifestyle.
Not through dreads, man.
Yeah.
Like, there'll be like my dreads were like down to like the top of my butt, and sometimes when I'd be sitting on something like this.
Pause.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Sid?
Dude, I can't.
You're
I can't help
acting
it.
like you came to the brink and
Wow.
pumped the brakes. You had dreads down to your butt.
That's,
You were fully
That's
immersed.
right where it becomes sexy. Like right when
No
it touches
way.
it. Right when it like
You're
dude,
on your feet off the pedals, top of the hill on the way down.
no, when you can
Just starting to become
when you can
sexy.
like when you can use the dreads to cover your
Oh, you know what?
genitalia while naked.
Also,
That's when
that
it's
one
sexy.
guy was the one guy was whatchamacallit. That was one of the guy from BET was real big. There was a skinny black dude with really long
light skin dude with dreads. Yeah,
super
yeah,
long
yeah.
dreads.
Yeah, but he was nerdy though.
Yeah.
He was like nerdy. We gave him nerdy, and then his hair got to a certain length and was like, all right, what's he doing over here? Was this motherfucker trying to get pussy?
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you dropped a dreadlock in front of your penis, that's like first man stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that primordial sexy shit. You know?
That is like they would trigger something in a woman, just be like, whoa,
Yo,
Dude.
I might go full martial arts ponytail. What do you
that'd
think
be
of that?
nasty, dude.
What do you think
Yeah,
about like a
100%.
lush ponytail going halfway down my back?
Just brush it every
Yeah.
morning, dude. I'm at such a crossroads, dude, where it's like I'm either gonna go full, just go long again, and like not cut my hair for a year, or just maintain a tight buzz. I can't. I think I'm gonna go buzz this summer, see how I like it, and then if I don't like my buzz, I think I'm gonna grow my hair like ridiculously long.
I wish we were like sheep and we could get like super short haircuts in the summer, and then between fall and spring we grew like insane. You could grow as much hair as you wanted.
That'd be tight.
Like sheeps come back and I don't know anything about sheep actually. I'm realizing.
No.
I think you
Preach
shave
checks out.
It's one season, right? One season they get all the shit that anyway. You should grow your hair to
Bye-bye.
max length over one winter, and you could do whatever we want with it the whole time, and then you clip it off in the summer.
That'd be
cool.
tight. Yeah, I mean, it just takes a whole year. That's the problem. It takes a
Yeah.
whole year to get a flow, basically.
It might be a few times a year that you shear a sheep.
That's even further. It takes forever to grow a cool mane as a human.
True.
It should happen over one season, and it should be based on when it's cold. and when
Start
it's warm.
taking Rogaine.
Whoa.
Shit will go. You'll be draping, dude.
Dude, I might start sweating. I might start sweating if I take Rogaine.
Yeah. That's another thing, man. Dreads, it's hot to have dreads.
Yeah.
Especially in the summertime, there is nothing you can do with your hair that is not increasing your heat.
That makes sense. Yeah, you have a fucking bunch of hair. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see
sucks.
that. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
But man, coming out of the ocean,
Nice
What if you got
coming
like,
out of the ocean with your dreads flowing,
what if you got like
True, that's
titanium
sick.
Yeah,
kits
dude.
for them?
Sick.
when you're like being jacked a little too.
Dude, it's so funny. Do you do that when you come out of the ocean and you're like walking through the water? Like, dude, I probably look jacked as fuck right now.
Yeah,
I do it every time I come out of the ocean, like back to like whoever's sitting there, like 30 feet away. I'm always walking out like, wonder what they see when I'm coming out.
Some people say.
yeah.
I get real sexy when I come out of the ocean.
Yeah, that's.
Dude,
you
when I had
Break a
dreads,
light
I
jog.
had no option.
True.
I had no option but to come out of the ocean.
I'll admit that that's a moment of weakness for me. Is when I come out of the ocean, I'm like, I should really committed to like a more strict daily workout plan.
Yeah, dude.
As you're walking out, you're looking down and you can see your bird is tiny from the cold water and it's pressing against the front of your suit.
It is
and
what
it's
it is.
advertising your tiny meat.
It is what it is.
And you're just like, damn, dude, it's such a long walk back to the dry sand. I just look like a
Sprint.
fucking dickhead.
Sprint
Yeah.
past my town to go get ice cream.
That's when the high speed lifestyle matters the most.
yeah, that's when you
True.
need to.
when your bird is the most embarrassing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure when you're like walking into
Yeah.
the ocean. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna be a total sicko and jump right in. The whole beach is watching. I'm gonna be a total fucking sicko and just jump right in, show them what's up. It's a sick move.
that is
Yeah.
powerful stuff.
Just being like, pff,
I don't need to
feel
get a
this
feel
stuff.
for it. I don't need
right
to get
in,
used to it.
right in. I
Not
used to
getting
be,
used to the water today.
dude. I used to like walk like out up to my nipples, like, and finally go under. Now it's just like, no, bro.
No, head first almost.
At first,
Yeah.
everyone's probably watching me right now. I gotta jump. Everybody's got their eyes on me. I gotta jump in this water. Cool as fuck. dude.
That is an energy though that does catch your eye when you're at the beach. When a dude walks onto the beach with the I'm just dropping my stuff off and keeping it moving
Oh,
straight
bro.
into the ocean kind
Who
of
you talking to,
energy.
dude? Who you talking to?
Yeah, it's very eye catching.
My sunscreen's on in the car, dude. It's totally set.
Yeah,
I try to get in the ocean immediately, dude. I'm a big water bug, though.
it's the one who the prophecy foretold. You can all feel that he's here.
Yeah, it's the guy who did the front flip into the ocean.
Stop ragging on me, dude. I do a front flip every
Do you
time.
actually?
Yeah, I jump the fucking.
I love seeing that shit. Like yeah.
I
I'll be
still
like,
I love watching beach tricks.
I
I'll do a
still,
corkscrew.
dude. Now that I have Maya, I'm like, Maya, watch this. Maya, check this out. And I go out to where the water's like just like up to my shins, and when a wave's coming in, front flip, and you land on the wave, and the wave takes you down. It makes it look like you did it in shallow water, but you did it. Mm-hmm. You can land full stop on your back, and water just carry. It's like a
That
foot of
actually
water
sounds
carries
fun.
you.
like
Yeah,
like
that's
Moana,
all.
like the ocean in Moana.
Yeah, dude. I'm nonstop front flips, nonstop. What you call it?
Horseplay.
Nonstop. I used to do a thing in the ocean where riding waves, body surfing. But I used to do a thing where in the Atlantic Ocean, I would go underwater and then pinch somebody's foot and swim underwater away from them and let one of my boys watch. I'm like, yo, watch this. And the dude would fucking freak.
oh my
He watched me like get
God.
out of the water and run back to land. It was so funny. The Atlantic Ocean's so murky, you can't see.
Yeah, you can't see for shit.
If you're out up to your
I
waist.
thought all the ocean was like that, by the way. I
did
didn't
I,
know there was
dude.
like clear oceans.
So you go to like Cancun or something and you're like, what the
Which I've
fuck?
also never been to, but I have watched YouTube videos about clear oceans. Dude, I've never actually seen a clear ocean in real life.
It's crazy. The first time you see one, you have a whole thing where you're like, why don't I live here?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought it all
You
looked
ever
like
see, like,
turtle tanks.
You ever see a clear river? You used to
The Niagara.
Yeah.
Niagara's
Yeah.
a pretty clear river.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen some clear rivers in the Northwest as well.
Yeah, that's when I was up in Oregon is when I saw some nice,
Yeah.
some beautiful clear.
Well, I
rivers.
watched a search party give up on finding a child that was taken by a very nice river.
Well, you'd know. You'd see it.
They broke for lunch, or they were like, all right,
It was over.
shook their hands, like,
Yeah, we did our best, dude. Sorry about your boy.
and we're done.
Yeah.
Search is over.
No,
Yeah.
they were just getting started and it went on for weeks. And I remember we got there and we got to the campsite. You go camping, you drop all your shit at the campsite, and then maybe you make a run for something that you forgot.
Sure.
Right? So we go drop all our shit at the campsite, and it's like, okay, we need to run to wherever to grab some shit. And on our way out, that was when we noticed the roads were closed down. But we also passed a river on the way in where we were like, that is moving too fast. Like, we can't go in that river.
Yeah.
And apparently a dude and his son were like kayaking or something, and the kid, they both capsized, I think.
The kid was gone.
I don't know. But I remember the dad swam to shore.
Damn.
That's
Dude.
fucked, dude.
Yeah. So I was buying firewood from a lady down the road, and she was telling me that the search and rescue was in the area. And
That's
I'm just like, whoa,
crazy,
this is
dude.
And like I had my kids with me. We were with my sister and my brother-in-law, and then obviously MJ was there. So we go back to the campground, and I get back to the site, and Mary Jo was waiting for me. And I was like, just so you know, a guy lost his kid in the river 48 hours ago. They think the kid might be skilled enough to have survived on his own. Keep an eye out, is what they said. And so the next thing I said was like, if I was in the river with one of the boys and I came back without him, what would happen? And she was just like, there's no natural disaster that could happen where if you came out of the river without one of the boys, you would ever get pussy again.
Oh yeah, you're done.
Your life
Yeah.
is over, dude.
Over, dude.
You can't go on the news and like cry. It's like, no, dude,
Nah,
you
bro.
fucked up.
Yeah. I
should
feel
jump
like
back in.
she would look
Exactly.
at me like I'm expecting a primal scream and a gunshot
Yeah,
soon.
Yeah.
for sure.
You know what I mean?
Man, that guy
Yeah.
must have felt really bad.
I'm-
To get how do you not get back in there? I mean, if that river was ripping like you say it was, man, they're probably gone.
Yeah, but I mean, he also
Still
probably
jumping.
watched the kid float away.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
That's on him, man. That's fucked up.
Here's what made it really dark is he was so far from. It took him overnight to get back to anybody to tell them about it.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, he had to trudge. Oh my God.
So he was in pitch black in the woods in the middle of the night, still trying to find anything on foot. Oh my God. I think at one point he just like sat down until he could see again.
He probably took a lot of breaks too. He's like, I'm tired.
Yeah, he's feels like I'm on a pretty sharp incline right now. So, and I don't have my fucking GPS with me, so I can't even read it.
Man, it sucks for that. And then he had to go to the sheriff and tell everyone the story, and everyone's looking like, bro, what?
Do you think like, yeah, man? Because then you have those weird thoughts where it's just like, yeah, I don't have my fucking GPS because my fucking son had to hold it. It's just like,
But I think that's game over in life.
Oh, you're
that's
done.
just like, sorry, dude.
You're
That's-
done.
You lost your last guy.
Yeah, it's it, man. That's all you can do.
You were sitting at the title screen till
'Cause
it's over.
You have to stay in the rivers. When you're doing like whitewater rafting, they tell you to like if as soon as you fall out, lay on your back, and you want to ride the rapids. Because when you try to stand up, you'll break your legs on the rocks. So you're supposed to lay on your back and just ride and let your legs. That way, like if you break,
Dude, he
it's like
swam to shore as his son.
no, you got to
disappeared.
float behind, and then at least if you see your kid like hits a rock, that's the thing. You hit a rock and get unconscious.
Yeah.
Then it's like at least you see like all right, he's like right there.
Oh yeah. You just don't get out of the
I mean,
river.
dude, I don't
Yeah.
want to be one of those guys that's like, oh, dude, it's like no, I definitely would have been like, all right, we're swimming, we're going.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's fucked, dude.
I think that's that's a judgment that you can only make after you become a parent, where you're just like, that would never be me.
yeah,
Can't be.
that would have to be how I.
If you don't
die.
have kids, you could look at that and be like, wow, what a tragedy. This guy lost his child. But as like a parent,
Yeah.
you're just like, I would rather.
I'd literally
I
rather
would
die.
have to die in that water trying
Yeah.
to. Yeah, there's no way.
Literally would rather die than have to
Yeah.
come back and be like, yeah, I thought she'd make it, but fucking, I got myself out there figuring.
By
if
the time
got
I got
shore.
my senses, it's like, yeah, shut up. Dude.
Yeah.
You fucking let your kid die.
Not me and
This sucks.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Me and Brittany, maybe the kid got out of the river and was like, fuck that guy, and just fucking left.
Yeah,
Or
my
maybe
dad's
got
a
out of the
pussy.
river and froze to death overnight by himself.
Yeah.
True. Yikes.
That would be sick as fuck if like that kid was just like doing everything, just like started a fire, like warmed himself. It's just the whole entire time, like I'm never going back to that fucking family
you
ever
fucking
And the
again.
dad just gets lost
Yeah.
and bumps into him
Yeah.
like, oh, there you are.
That family just lost its only man.
Yeah.
I swear to God,
He's
I
got
hate
like a
that
really,
family.
he's got like a really like lush tent set up for himself in the woods on his way back. Like, oh, son, you're here. A kid's got like a bear claw ripping his shirt. Cross-shaped bandage on his face. He's dirty everywhere.
Yeah, dude, that's unacceptable. Me and Brittany flipped on jet skis. We luckily we were stopped. It was just embarrassing, but yeah, we flipped near like sea lions.
He
Dude.
tipped over.
and I
Yeah,
had
he did.
we tipped over.
He didn't flip. He tipped over.
We tipped over. We capsized.
Yeah, we flipped. No,
Yeah,
you
we
did not.
flipped our jet skis.
That's what your wife thinks about when you say something that might be too gay. She thinks of you flipping on the jet ski.
Well, the funniest part was it was like her worst case scenario. She was so scared of the deep ocean, and then when we were both off of it, I grabbed her life jacket and put her on top of the jet ski because it was like flipped it over and I put her on there like get her started to get up.
Saved her life, basically.
Dude, she was so mad at me. So we rode back in silence. As soon as like I was waiting for her to break, because she was like, I knew I didn't want to do this. We got in. I was just like, you know, I basically saved your life, right? She was like, shut up. I was like, no, if you ever play the tape, I picked you up. There was a moment you were in the dark ocean. You didn't know what was there. And there I was. And I lifted. She's like, shut up. I love thinking about that and bringing that up to her. Like, remember we flipped over and I rescued you? So, I mean, I'm basically already battle tested.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did exactly what I thought I would do.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It's like I wasn't even there. I was like, what? I instantly was like, gotta get everyone to safety.
Yeah, something took over inside of you.
Yeah.
And I guess some people just lack that.
I think that really was like fuck, like putting her back on there. Shit. I was in the middle of the ocean, like out where people said possibly there could be sharks. They said where there's sea lions, there's usually sharks. And the fear that transcended me was like getting motherfucked. I was in the water just like, no. Please get back on there.
I don't want to hear about this. I don't want to hear about this.
Fuck.
Yeah, if your lady gets eaten by a shark, sorry, that's another game over.
I was off too. We both fell. So we were both in the water.
Yeah, but if you get eaten by a shark, it's kind of cool. It's
I was
damn, that's a way to go out.
Women and children first. Women and children on the jet ski. Got her on.
Women and children eaten by the shark first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be tight, dude. That'd be fun too to go on like a Royal Caribbean when they do like the emergency evacuation drill, just fucking sprint ahead of everyone and push the kids down. And like, oh my bad. Where are we at? We should be about done.
Oh,
hell yeah.
shit. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
let's yeah.
We can cut that down.
Yeah, we're done.
There's something in there.
We're done.